everyone, I hope that you're doing well. I'm back by popular demand. No, absolutely not by popular demand. I putting some primer on right now. I haven't done any videos and I haven't been posting anything at all. I had some surgery, so it's been a month without doing any makeup, and I'm really excited to start doing these again, even though nobody watches them, but they're pretty much for myself anyway. I'm putting on some primer, the Power Grip primer by Elf, and I've been so excited. I haven't been doing any makeup or like any beauty things at all because I've been recovering and looking after myself and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to start makeup again. I can't wait. And I've been the past couple of days while I've been feeling better and like wanting to get into just doing some makeup myself and stuff again. I've been looking up different looks and what I want to do, and I'm really excited. So I'm putting on some primer because it's been a few hours since I did my skincare. So I'm going to do the palettes that I have. So pretty much what I'm planning on doing for my videos is I've got a lot of makeup, a lot more makeup than I think a lot of people have. And I don't see videos being posted like this at all. Of just having fun and playing with makeup and like doing just certain looks with things. So I have the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon pad, and I've never used it, and I'm really excited to try a look of cool toned Grey Smokey Eye, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I did try this a little bit. Oh no, it's leaking. Just put a little bit more on, I guess. I did try a little bit of this look, and I tried one of the foundations that I haven't for a while. I tried the foundation, the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. I don't know if anybody else has tried this. I have dry, dehydrated skin, and it really did not go well at all with it. So I didn't post it. I didn't record it. I was just trying to have a bit of fun with it. But so I'm gonna use. Don't know if I should use like a more of a full coverage kind of look, because this is more of like a skin tint, like a full color correcting your skin but better by It Cosmetics. But I only have that, and then the Natasha Denona full coverage high glam one. And I'm trying to like find something that's maybe in between a little bit more, but I don't know what that is yet. Maybe with like a medium coverage, but I used to really love this one, and the smell of it was really good too. So I'm using my It Cosmetics foundation brush, and I'm gonna buff it into my brush, and then put it on. I'm gonna put it on this way. This is one of the tips that I find that are quite good. The other thing that I'm wanting to do for my own benefit and just to have fun with is to get tips and tricks that you find everywhere and just give them a go and see what ones work and what ones don't. That's really what I want to try. So any if anybody's watching this, if you have any tips that you want to see other people give a go and make a fill out of themselves on it, then please do comment if you want. And I just love having fun with it, and I'm really excited to get back into making a bit of a fill of myself on YouTube. Um, I think I've said before anyway that pretty much all of these videos are just for me, really just to have fun with makeup and grow and kind of see where I get to with it, because I've had so much makeup for so long, and I've never tried it because it's so intimidating. So I wanted to hold myself accountable by using it, by making videos and just having fun with it. So we'll see where we get to. And if you're, please do your makeup with me and have fun with it too. Let me know what you get up to, because one of the reasons, I guess, as well for me starting this is because my friends are not into makeup at all whatsoever. Some of them at all, and some of them just a little bit. And I don't really have anybody else to learn from. And everything on TikTok and everything is all about buying new products, trying to sell you something. it's just so loud and like in your face, and I really just want to have fun with it. For the last couple of years, I've just really had to learn from the ground up in my own way, and I never see videos like this of nobody really knowing what they're doing and just playing with it. So if you are the same as me, stick around. It's not gonna really be about constantly talking and everything. Just have somebody to do your makeup with and have fun with. That's kind of what I'm going for. So maybe I could have done the palette, the eye look first. I'm not sure, but you see different people doing different things. So this is just kind of the way that I want to do it. This is going to be the first time, well, the second, I guess, of trying a cut crease. So we'll see how that goes. Putting on an eyeshadow primer, I have the Essence Jelly Grip, which I'm just putting on like this. Just painted it on pretty much instead of with my finger, and I'm going to go all over the eyelid on the other side, up to the eyebrow as well, because I plan on getting a bit messy with it. And let that dry. So as I said, I tried this look yesterday and I really didn't like the way that it looked in the end. I think it was more to do with like my brown eyebrows and the contrast of the palette, and just the way, just all of it all together. So what I'm going to try and do today is put concealer in my eyebrows and try and get my um eyebrows cooled, a bit cooler looking, just to kind of see how it goes pretty much. I've never done this before, so it probably turned out awful and I'll not even post this, but who cares? So I don't even know what concealer this is. I'm real sorry, guys, or one person that's watching this. So I'm just gonna like dot it on, I guess, and see. I'll just do it like that, and then I'm going to brush it out. So we'll see how this goes. And then I can fix it. That was a bit much. Could put it like, collect a little more. You can't really do that, I guess. Maybe if I do it like that. And then I have a grey liner. So I'll just do one dot and see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. It's already making a mess, and that's fine. Oh, that looks so weird, doesn't it? So let me clean it up on the outside and then I'll come back. Going to brush them up with my brow gel, brow lift from e.l.f. My eyebrows are really stiff, so if you have any suggestions, they're so stubborn, they never want to do what they're told. So if you have any suggestions of strong brow gel, do let me know. So try and brush them this way first. We're going to try and trust the process here. So I'm going to brush these up and then I'm going to let them sit and do the eyeshadow look. And go from there. Is it really cold where you are, even though it's May? It's really cold here in Hamburg where I am. It's like just Irish weather, which is just what I know and love. So I'm not loving it. I wish it would get a bit warmer. Just a bit more than 15 degrees. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for a lot here. Germany. Hamburg. Not asking for a lot. Trying to manifest. Okay, so I'll start the eyeshadow look. So the eyeshadow palette, Natasha Denona. I'm gonna let that sit for a while and see how much they fall, I guess, and see where we're at. Okay, so I'm going to use a big fluffy brush, the 27 from Refer, this one, and I'm going to tap it in. and all over the lid. Maybe if I picked up some that would be better, wouldn't it? I'm gonna put it all over the lid. Even if that eyeshadow, I mean, I'm already liking that with the eyebrow like that. I think that looks kind of cool. And then dip it in again for the other eye. Maybe I should just do one eye at a time. Actually, yeah, I'll just do that. So I'll just blend this in here and then just do the one eye on camera, I guess. Yeah, so that's nice. And then I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to use this color. What's it called? Mist. Yeah, mist. Right. Gonna wipe it off just a little bit, just shake it off a little bit. I'm not gonna go as high as I did with the first color. I'm gonna put it all over the lid again too, and have it like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna just get a bit of both. Shake it off a little bit and just under my eye. And it's fine if it's gonna get really messy, that's cool, that's fine, because I'm gonna clean it up. I haven't put any color corrector or concealer on, so except for on my eyebrows, which look fun right now, actually, I have to say. Okay, so I think a little bit more, so just dip in again to mist. Do it all over again, just not as high. I get it all over the eye and underneath. There we go. Just dragging it out. I like it when it's dragged out a bit. And then I'm gonna get a thin. Is this one maybe too small? I don't know. We'll see. So this is Angie Hot and Flashy A504. This one, and I'm going to dip into Gloom. Doesn't she have a Gloom palette? I have it. It's nice. Just at the corner and underneath. Not gonna go all in, just at the edge there. Pull it out. See, and then the brush just and that little bit, and then I'm gonna build it up a little bit. Build it up a little bit. I am gonna do a wing at the end as well with that color as well, with the Gloom color. But first, I'm gonna go and try the cut crease. So I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used on my eyebrows. I'm going to get a flat brush. I'm going to use the Refer one, number 2. I'm going to just pop it on like that. I think that's fine there. I'm going to put it in here. The gap, isn't that what they say? And then you can carve it out a little bit like that. I'm going to go quite far. I think that's far enough there, right? So be kind to me because this is my first time doing this. So you have to be nice to me in doing it. Pop that back on, and then I'm going to use this color Cinematic. I'm going to pick it up on my my ring finger, and then I'm going to I like it nice and high though, because your girl's got hooded eyes, so that's nice. That's pretty. So I'm just going to use the remainder of that and just see if that works. Might not at all, but oh, it did. My eyes are so small though, so Even just trying to get a little is kind of difficult. I suppose I should really try and like get a brush or something. Okay, so I've packed that on a little bit. I'm going to blend it out, try to blend it out a little bit with that same brush, the number 27. Just, yeah, like that is fine, right? I'm gonna go back in, I think, with, or should I? I think I'm gonna try actually with the black. So I've got a little tiny one, the reference number 3, and dip it into the black and just get this, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that with the black here and just pull it up. Maybe that's a little far. I might take a little bit off it, but and then just drag it underneath a little. I know that my eyes are quite small almond eyes, so I will maybe take off a little bit of this wing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but it looks kind of nice, right? So I'm going to try the other eye. Might clean up a little bit as well. So I ended up mixing the cinematic color with the black for the wing a little bit, and then tried it a little bit more in here too. I put the cinematic look in the corner or in my inner eye to give it a bit more of a pop. So I'm going to clean up underneath. I'm going to put on some color corrector, some concealer, and hopefully it will look really nice. I cleaned it up a little bit, a good bit, and put on concealer. Everything else, I pulled out the wings a bit more with those two colors again, with the black and the cinematic. This one here and the black, and I cleaned it up, and I kind of cleaned up the inner corner a bit more. So I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go in with a, what do you call this kind of brush? A shader? No, it's not a shader. Anyway, I'm gonna just tap it in here instead of doing it with my finger, so I can get a bit more of a precise kind of color, or a precise where I want it more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. Put it in here too. I think that's nice. And then I'm gonna go all over again with the kind of baby blue kind of color. No, well, that's not. It is blue, right? Mist. It kind of looks blue to me, but I'm gonna go all over again. It is blue, right? Is that blue? It looks blue, doesn't it? Like kind of ethereal kind of blue. Does that make sense? Or is it just me? Yeah, I think so. So I don't know if I should do the eyeshadow or the eyebrow and do a little grey. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a go with the grey. I'm gonna use the Rimmel. It's my. I'm gonna give it a go with the grey. I'm just gonna. This is an eyeliner by Rimmel. Just gonna color them in just a little, and then because it is a little because it is an eyeliner, not a eyebrow pencil, I'll kind of go over it with the brush, with a spoolie, and just run through it, I guess, and try to just even it out. It's just not working as well as I hoped there. Okay, let me see if I could do this. If I could like color this in to the spoolie. Oh, and it just broke off. Maybe you should do that. Don't try this at home. I don't know. See if that will work a little bit more. That's a bit more of an even. Oh, yeah, we gotta clean her up. But I think that looks kind of nice. I know that that's not eyelid. I know that it's not like a proper look, whatever. I think that looks cool as fuck. No. Oh, that's my husband. Let me clean this up and see if I can get it looking a bit neater. So I kind of carved them out at the top and fill them in a little bit more with the concealer that I used on top of them with this brush. This thick, dense brush. I think it's a rare, what do you call them, techniques? I can't remember what they're called. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to set. So I'm going to use like a, instead of my usual NARS loose powder, I'm going to use this brightening one, this mini one that I have from Charlotte. And I'm going to use a, should I use a puff? Actually, I think I'll use a brush. So I have the Nikki La Rosa brush. I'm going to just see what happens here. I'm going to just set it here a bit because it is so cool. I want it all to match, you know. I don't want it to like contrast too hard. I want it to look really, yeah, together. And see, over the past couple of weeks from having surgery, I've lost like a lot of words. I can't put sentences together as much. I don't know. And I'm gonna just do a little bit on the sides of the nose just to bring it all together. I think will look good. And then here a little bit. I don't know if I should put on a little bit of bronzer. Maybe I'll put on a little bit. That looks better there, right? See what I mean? That looks kind of nice. I'll try a little bit of bronzer and see if it looks okay. So I'll use the Charlotte one that I usually use. I don't think I have. Hold on, do I have a cool tone bronzer? I think this is a cool tone bronzer compared to this one, the other one. So I'm gonna just put a little bit on because I really don't want to like ruin the look. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so using this brush, I know that there's a little bit of makeup on it, but that's the kind of color that I'm gonna go for my um blush anyway. So I think this will work. And then I know that I didn't really do this in order, but really what is in order if you do it your own way? Just want to do that and kind of pop it on. I should really have like a, not as a dense brush for this, but who cares? Right now. Okay, I think that is kind of nice. Okay, and then I'm going to use, oh, mascara. I forgot my mascara. So I'm going to do a blue mascara because why not? I kind of think that this looks blue. It's pulling blue a little bit, and should I or should I do black? I don't really know. Do you know what? Let's do blue, and then if I don't like it, I can always just make this video again. So I don't have a clear mascara because I know that it'll look better. It'll be more of a pop to it, but I can always do both. I could always just do like a blue black kind of look. I know this isn't the YSL amazing one that everybody talks about, but that's fine. It's not really pulling as blue as what I thought, like I said. It's kind of got some flexibly in it, but not really. Yeah, that's okay. You can't really see how blue, well, it's not really showing up as blue on the camera or in real life, so that's okay. But I think you can kind of see a little bit of a shift in it anyway. So I'm going to use, and I put the grey in my eyebrows on my lower lash line as well. Gosh, I can't speak at all. Anyway, I think that looks nice. I didn't put anything in order, but that's because I'm not myself right now still. And I'm going to use the Summer Fridays in terracotta. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, toasted terracotta. Okay, so I haven't even used this one yet. This is what I'm saying. Like all of my products, like I'm just, I'm so sick of them sitting here and being intimidated by everything and not doing anything with any of the products. Okay, so kind of just gonna buff that out a little bit with my finger as well. That's yeah, that's good. And then this side. Okay. I think that that looks kind of nice. I was a wee bit worried about that color, but it's showing up okay. It shows up quite nice. And then I'm going to do the highlighter. So I wanted the same kind of shift in highlighter. So I've got the Natasha Pastel Plexi Glow. Say that really fast. And my Nimia highlighter brush. Just gonna flick that off a little bit and then yes. It's so nice. And then because I'm me, I'm gonna put more. Yeah, that's nice. And then the other side. Lips, I'm gonna go for 90s Baby in Charlotte Tilbury, the mini, and then I have Manhattan brown pencil. We'll give that a go. Put a bit more blush on and highlight to go with the look, and I think I'm gonna put on a lip topper by Nimia. It's called Dressed in Diamonds. I haven't even used this yet. So, as I said, just use the makeup. Yeah, that looks so good, I think. Yeah, that looks so good, I think. I think a little bit more. No, no more on it. Okay, just a little. Okay. I will show you with the natural light and let me. Okay, this is it in natural light. I never have as much highlighter on as I always think I should, but maybe I do, and I just have like I'm blind to it. I don't know. Let me know what you think of the look. You can really see the sparkle and that liner. I don't know. I think it's nice. I think I did a good job with it. But let me know if you think that you would have added anything, if you would have taken anything away. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you had fun and played with your own makeup too. Bye.